Hello YouTube, this is Six. Today, I'd like to talk to you about how my friend Ritz and many of my Christian friends asked me, how can I survive without religion? And quite frankly, to get straight to the point, I survive without religion because I accept my mortality. I know that when I die, there's nothing left of me. When I die, my body will rot, my essence is gone, I will be put in the ground, 6 feet of people put over me, and my nutrients will go into the ground and possibly feed the grass, maybe some flowers, maybe a tree. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is that Christians have this conceited idea that they need to survive after death, that they are literally afraid of death. They can't accept their own mortality. They need to survive. They have to have this idea that if they live a good life and then they die, what's the show for it? Well, for me, living a good life and having friends, like if I die and my friends and my family are around me, comforting me in my last breaths, holding my hand, whatever, isn't that a reward enough for a life well led? I mean, honestly, whenever I get old, I see myself on a deathbed, maybe in some hospice room, maybe in an old folks home, God forbid, but I see myself in a bed, maybe with my grandchildren, or my son, or my daughter, maybe my son and daughter, just my family in general, and they're there, they know it's time for me to go. Maybe one of them's holding my hand and they're saying, you know what, Six? Sage, Pop, Grandpop, you led a good life. Sorry to see you go. Maybe they're crying, maybe they're not. I wish they would be happy, you know, because like, it would be over for me. Because I imagine if I were old, I wouldn't be very happy, you know, because I'd be in a bed, you know, I wouldn't be around much, move around much, you know. So it wouldn't be very happy for me to be that old. When I would be dead, it's over, you know, and I'd be happy. I mean, I'd be scared to live it, but they'd be able to comfort me, you know. And isn't that reward enough to have your family around you when you die? Leading such a good life that you're surrounded by people you love? And if not your family there, then maybe your favorite orderly, you know, your favorite orderly is there saying, man, Sage, I'm sorry, but I can't do anything for you. And I'll look up at him and say, you know what, son? You did a good job. You made my life here great. You made sure my internet was up and running so I could play my MMOs because, you know, being bedridden, you gotta do something to take up your time, you know? So, you know, I mean, honestly, isn't it enough to know you led a long and fruitful, fulfilling life? I mean, are Christians so afraid that their lives are devoid of meaning because their very belief system that they have to go on living just so they can actually have a real life? Because as an atheist, I know I'm going to have a fucking good life. I'm going to have an ecstatic life. I'm not going to sit on the couch and wait for life to come to me like a Christian would. I'm not going to hold back on life. You know, and in fact, I actually encourage my friends to take life by the throat and choke it to death if it doesn't give it what it wants. Give them what it wants, you know? You know, if life gives you lemons, squeeze those lemons in life's eyes and say, bitch, give me a fucking, you know, apple. I don't want no fucking lemon. Beat life over the fucking face and say, you ain't giving me no fucking lemon. You know? Don't make lemonade. Piss it in life's eye and say, fuck you. Fuck that lemonade shit. Kick life's ass. That's all I gotta say. As an atheist, I grab the bull by the horns. That's me. That's who I am. Rome wasn't built in a day, but you can damn sure expect I'm going to fucking build fucking Rome. You know, but a Christian, they sit on their hands saying, I'm waiting for the kingdom of God. So they don't get the full experience of life. And I think that's where Christians need that afterlife, because they don't experience life the way an atheist would. Fully, you know. And that's how I survive without religion. Because I know that this life is all I have. And this life is what I'm going to use. And you know what? If I get to the afterlife, reincarnation, or God's there and God's like, oh, you dog. You know what? You accepted Jesus that one time in your life, and you know what? You're saved. Really? Yeah. Okay, God. Well, I think you're a dumbass. Well, you're saved. That's cool. I get to go to heaven? Yeah. Okay, dumbass. You're the man, Sage. I mean, that's what Christians believe, so what the fuck do I have to worry about, you know?